All right. Welcome everyone. Episode 5. We are happy to have a the crew on today. Some very opinionative, but very popular members on the board. I'm probably the least popular member on the board right here. We have my guy Aaron Carter, my guy Adam, everybody's most popular guy, and of course, the Pilgrim Squasher himself, David. um, how y'all doing, man? Y'all all right?
Yeah, like I said, I've had a few drinks tonight when I was with some friends, but I'm doing all right.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh my god! All right. As we talk about the NBA, we think about the NBA and things that are happening right now in the current state of the NBA. I'll start with you, Adam. Who are, in your opinion, right? Which team looks scary, right?
That are
Or
actual contenders? Is that what you're asking?
that are actual contenders that look scary, right? Not overrated, because we tend to overrate teams on the board. Who's scary right now? Looking like who are the two teams that are on that collision course?
Top 7? Or just it doesn't matter order?
No. The two teams, just the two
Okay.
teams that look scary and look like real
From
contenders.
all right, so I'd say the Spurs, because I don't think OKC's going to the finals this year. And I'd probably say in the East, I want to say Detroit, but I don't think they're ready yet. I don't think Boston's going to be contending, so it might. I mean, who's probably built for it? I personally, I think Philly, but that's my opinion. Like I think when Paul George comes back, I think they're the real well-rounded team, and a lot of people sleep on them.
Paul is somewhere getting busy right now with the doncic. AD.
I think if Embiid can stay 70-80%, they have key players at each position. Like they're well-rounded in the East. And I think the East, I have a feeling Philly's gonna make noise. I don't know how much noise they're gonna make, but that's my opinion. So I think Spurs and Philly. And obviously the Lakers, but yeah, I mean I'm not
Who you got?
I mean, for me, I think the East is wide open. To be honest with you, you could literally pick somebody day by day, but I do like Detroit. I think Detroit is going to meet up with the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, and I think it's going to be OKC against the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
So your teams that you think are built for the playoffs is Detroit and OKC, or Detroit and the Spurs?
So if I had to make a finals, I had to choose today a finals preview, I would have to say Detroit and the Spurs.
Okay. What about you, Aaron?
I think OKC is going to the finals unless someone gets a major injury. The Spurs and in the regular season have handled them pretty well, but I think 4 out of 7 is going to be a different story. And I don't see a way that any other team is going to beat OKC 4 out of 7 times. In the East, it disgusts me. I almost want to throw up. But I think Boston. I really do. I really think that Boston with the coaching and with or without Tatum right now, I think you're looking at something where when you break down the teams, Philly sucks, New York sucks, Detroit. You have to look at can Boston beat Detroit 4 out of 7 times? And Detroit is one of those teams that is good. They're ascending, but an ascending team never gets to the finals that first year. Never.
True.
And even OKC, it took some growing pains and blah blah blah. So Boston has already been there. The Philly Boston game is on in the background right now. I think Boston's up, 9-10 or whatever it was. Yeah. By process of elimination, you have to look at this all. Like, I think Boston the starting lineup for the Celtics tonight was ridiculous. It's terrible. But what they're doing right now, despite their coach and everything, I wouldn't bet against Boston reaching the finals at this point, especially if Tatum. Well, I hope he doesn't, but especially if he comes back. I'm not looking at what it looks like, on paper, but the odds and the math of winning 4 out of 7 games is in Boston's favor right now, of all the teams in the East. So I would go with those two. I would go with OKC in Boston, where OKC will mop the freaking floor with the Celtics. That's my pick. They were destroyed. Yeah.
I agree with Aaron as far as like the East. Like, I really don't care who comes out the East.
Yeah.
I really don't think they can beat the West at all.
No, no shot.
To piggyback up.
For me, Aaron, the only reason why I don't think OKC is going to go back to back, I think their help is going to get to them.
Agreed. They didn't play a lot of games together this season.
It's not like everything they got, like, they're good, don't get me wrong. I just think everything you have to be injury free and all that. I think something's going on. They just got over SGA, don't get me wrong, coming back, but I don't know, something about Chet, Jalen Williams, like, I don't trust them this year. They all missing too many games.
And to piggyback off what Aaron said, for Boston, I kind of think he's kind of right, because like even if Tatum does come back, they don't need Tatum 100%. Like, the way they've been playing, if Cade struggles, Detroit's not going to go far, and they depend a lot on Cade to have big games. And watching them all season, like, Cade's going to show up, but I think, like you said, like, up and coming teams, like, it's gonna throughout the playoffs, one series is going to be too much for him, and he's not going to perform the way he needs to perform to win the series. But Boston, they have proven champions. They have people who are ready to step in and always plug in. And I hate to say it, and I hate to admit it, but the coachings matter. The like poise when it gets tough and it comes down to the single possessions, like Jalen's damn near unguardable. Like, I don't see anyone in the East stopping.
He gets away with a chicken wing a lot, though.
He
right?
does, but like,
he gets away with the chicken wing a lot. Let me tell you who my picks are. Here's the funny thing that bothers me. I only think the team in the East that has a shot. There's only one team in the East that has a shot to beat any team in the West, and I believe that's Detroit. Right? That's built to do it. Whether or not they do it is a different story. Yeah. Right? The full lineup. But I think the team that comes out the East is Boston. Right? It's a weird dynamic. The team that's going to come out the West that I think is scary is Minnesota. Right? Yeah. And the reason I believe that is because as the more physical the game becomes in the playoffs, that's why Giannis is physical in his nature, but he's a nice guy that's just not physical. Right? So I don't ever put Milwaukee anywhere there. I think Boston has the opportunity to get to the finals, but they can't beat anybody out West. If Detroit gets to the finals, they have a better shot than anyone else in the East because of the physicality of that happens in the playoffs. Right? So then you have Minnesota, and I think if they get to a 5-6 game, they have one out of all those teams that we named. There's one guy that could beat you in the West, right? And that's Edwards, right? I think Edwards could he has the ability to do that.
He's not mature though. He's not a grown up.
We're waiting. I think we're waiting to see, right? Like he might be getting somebody pregnant right now. Who knows, right?
Exactly.
But Aaron,
remember, this man been to back-to-back Western Conference Finals.
Like he's beaten Hall of Famers.
Beating the Joker.
He beat Durant. He beat Durant. He sent home Bron and Luka. Like he's gradually moving along.
He's moving along, but he's not there yet. He's still joking around. He's still a lot of way.
It didn't slow down for him yet. I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, Aaron. I get what you're saying. This is my one thing about the Celtics, right? I think the Celtics are a really, really good team, right? We all know when playoff basketball comes down, right? You need more than one playmaker.
True.
And Jaylen Brown as a playmaker in the lofts. It's not the greatest.
No.
Let's be honest. Yeah. So let's be honest with ourselves. I know regular season we're seeing all this ball movement.
Yeah.
Is that going to be what it is in the playoffs? That's the only reason why I don't have the Celtics.
Especially when the game gets tight and Jaylen got to do it on both ends.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the matchup. So say it's Boston, Philly, they're winning. If it's
easy.
If it's Boston, New York, if Joe Mazzulla doesn't have the worst coaching performance, one of the worst coaching performances I've ever seen, like he did last year, then they should beat New York. Like they should beat New York. New York's not a good basketball team. They're just not.
Remember I said this. Let me just stop real quick. If Boston plays Philly, Philly will advance. Remember I said this.
No,
remember I said this.
I remember, and I will mark you later.
Adam, this is what you got to understand, bro. Right? You keep saying Philly, right? We seen Embiid at his fucking finest.
Yeah.
All short against Al fucking Horford.
Agreed.
Like, let's stop fucking around, bro. Like Joel Embiid has not lived up to the hype when it comes down to it in the laws.
No,
as great as he is, he does nothing in the laws. So for you to put your saying your kudos into him, hell no. Joel Embiid, hell no.
I think this is the best team you've ever had, though.
You just said Max, huh?
I think this is the best team Embiid ever had.
I disagree. Because if Joel doesn't bomb it in game 6 and 7, they beat Boston.
True.
They fed Al Horford. They fed him 4 straight times to Al Horford. He got his shit punched twice, and he shot one air ball not one air ball, but almost air ball. Then the other jump shot was short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't come to play when you need him, and because he's not in shape to. He's never in shape to. He doesn't defend the pick and roll. He's terrible.
What's up, Les? How you doing, brother? I think one thing the issue that the Celtics are going to have in the East is not anybody other than the Knicks. All right, because Jalen Brunson, they haven't figured out how to cover Jalen Brunson. It's a weird dynamic that they have. Carl Anthony Towns, I'm not worried about him. You know, I think Alvarado presents a different kind of dynamic for them when it comes to like being, hounding the ball a little bit. But I got 2 questions for the group. And I'll start with you, Aaron. Should Tatum come back this year?
No, he shouldn't come back. It's one of the reasons that they were projected to win, under 41 games or be around in that 41, 42 range. It's a little weird. It's I understand, and I'm kind of resigned to the fact that he will come back because of how the Celtics are doing, but he shouldn't come back. He's 27 years old. They have a window now with him and Brown and some of the money that they're under the aprons and things now where they still got another 4 years to kick some ass here. So he should come back fully healthy. If he comes back this year, There's two problems. There's one, he's not going to be 100%, which is going to cause problems. And two, it's kind of Jaylen Brown's show right now. And there is no way that Jaylen Brown is going back to standing in the corner this year after what he's doing. So as soon as and I don't care all these idiots who say that Jaylen Brown's better. He's not. So as soon as Tatum steps on the court, players that were deferring to Jaylen Brown are now going to defer to Tatum. And that's going to cause problems. We all know it is. We've all played ball at some point at different levels. We know it's going to cause a problem. I don't care the freaking politics of it and blah, blah, blah. When Tatum steps on the court, it's Jason Tatum's team. And that is going to cause some serious issues in how they play. It's also going to cause serious issues with Jaylen Brown, who pretends that he doesn't care.
Facts.
But we know that he does care because they tweeted about it. They talked about it. We've all seen those issues. Now those issues can't hide. Now there's no more pretending 1A and 1B and all that other bullshit. When Tatum comes back, it swings the basketball. It swings the whole dynamic. So let this play out. Let them play. They have a shot to make the finals. It's too late for a good draft pick, so they might as well just go all the way. Just let Tatum heal. He'll come back next year and go on from there.
Les, what do you think? Should Tatum come back? Yeah. Les, you can't hear you, brother. Yeah. Adam, you go.
Okay. I don't think you should come back. To also say what Aaron said. Like, Jaylen pretends like he remains humble in the press and stuff like that, but like he's also made like smart remarks about like how much he sacrificed and how much he like had to draw back, and like you guys always thought Tatum was the best and Tatum was that, and like how much, and like he just makes little, like he's always, his remarks are short, but like anyone who like knows how to look under it or above it, like you could tell like what he's hinting to, like what he means and what he's saying. And like Boston fans trying to like, oh no, we're not like that as a team. Like, yeah, people like, we're human. Like, so I'm sure in certain aspects that Jaylen Brown gets jealous sometimes when it's Tatum's team. Tatum's getting first team All NBA. Tatum's doing all this stuff. Tatum don't even got the other team's best player. He gets off. He gets to go score when he wants. He gets to he can affect the game however he wants. But there's also certain responsibilities on the court that Tatum doesn't have to have. That's assigned to Jaylen, where it doesn't allow Jaylen to shine as much as Tatum shines. And like Boston fans don't acknowledge that. And it's like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's sports regardless. But like, as I watch the games and stuff like that, like as Jaylen's getting comfortable being a leader, you can tell he ain't gonna give those reins up willingly. When Tatum comes back, like he's not, like it is officially, as of right now, it is Jaylen Brown's team, and they're gonna go as far as Jaylen Brown leads them.
And
well,
can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Go ahead, Ant.
Tatum definitely shouldn't come back. The reason why I say it is because just yesterday I seen him at no books, no ball. He's still walking with a limp. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know that.
And that's because, that's just because he probably just got finished working out. You know what I mean? Before he brought Deuce to come play, no books, no ball. And, it takes a long time for you to get that back in shape. Never mind trying to go at the top elite athletes in the world. After training camp, missing everything. So I think it'll be best for him just to come back at the beginning of training camp next year. Like y'all said, have a full year of rehab. Then window, like Aaron said, probably 3 to 4 years. I mean, how the team built, keep moving a couple pieces. But if you got JB and JT, they've proven they have been a top 14 their whole career. So you gotta just keep surrounding them with pieces. He definitely should sit out.
So I never wanted Tatum to come back. I know technology's much better I know health medicine's much better and everything, but to me, he should just take the season off. However, I do disagree with Adam and Aaron, especially Adam, because we all know what Adam's agenda is, right?
Oh my God, he wasted no time, bro.
No time, none. We all know Adam's agenda, and we all know Aaron like to point at everything what's wrong with never giving a solution to anything. He just points at to whatever's going wrong.
I gave a solution
and whatnot. So
I gave a solution.
I don't understand why it's so hard to believe that with the age and experience and time that Tatum isn't smart enough to know how to ease back into this thing and have it work. I don't see why that's a big deal. Like other players, other superstars have done this in the past. I think it's the media who keeps making the fans who's better. Like, yes, Aaron's right. Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown.
He is.
No. However, Tatum has that ability where he can play make, and they can continue to roll if he decides to be playmaker. If he comes back getting, he's playing, 28 minutes a game, he could probably do 15, 6 and 7 or something like that, and they'll be
He
fine.
ain't coming back to do
But
that.
Les, hold on, wait a minute, Les.
Les,
Do you understand that there's only about 15 to 17 games left in this month and 6 games left in April?
No.
Exactly.
And he's going to stop playoff ball. He's going to stop playoff ball.
Exactly. Let me point that out. Let me point that out to you. And this is the problem. And like I said, I don't know the level of competition that you've been at. When you use the word ease back into it, you cannot ease back into the playoffs. You cannot be Jason Tatum and be one of the best players in the world and go half-ass. So as soon as that competition gets into his blood, he's going to go full on.
Yeah.
That's the point. And that is why most people are saying, no, this is not going to work if he comes back. Now, maybe he's healthier. Maybe he's got a Dominique type recovery in him because we don't know. I'm not in the background like that.
A year off too, though. Dominique sat out a year too, though.
Yeah, but Dominique did come back, 20 years ago, a long time. Right.
He definitely has 26 a game right after.
Right. We gotta be realistic.
Or an Adrian Peterson. We don't know. But the fact is, there's no such thing as easing back into the playoffs. It's not going to happen, and we all know that. And you can't say that. You can't say that. It's not going to happen.
You think Tatum can sit out the whole season and come back and guard Maxey on a switch? Guard OG Anunoby on a switch? It's not going to happen. But you talk about playmaker. He can't just come in the game and pass the ball. He's going to have to defend. He's going to have to play at a high level when everyone's been playing at a high level all season. You can't just plug him in and think that he's going to succeed.
I think you gentlemen are misunderstanding.
I'm going to let you respond, but let me give you all my feedback.
Yeah.
I believe that he should sit out the rest of the year, and here's why. He is not – Kevin Durant, right, was smart enough to take the year and a half off. Jason Tatum, his style of play will not – think about how he got hurt. Step back, right, calf, crossover calf. That lateral movement is such a critical – Jaylen Brown's different, downhill. The lateral movement for Jason Tatum is something that I don't know if he could come back. The second he comes back and he starts feeling it in his calf, he needs to just sit it. He needs to just sit out. I don't think he should come back. Go ahead, Les. I'll let you respond and we'll move on.
I agree. I don't think he should come back. Maybe I'm not doing a good job of describing what I mean by coming back.
You're not, but okay.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying that when I mean by ease back, there is no way I believe Jason Tatum can come back into the game right now. Let's say he started next week. There's no way, in my opinion, he can play 40 minutes a game. There's no way. He doesn't have the intensity. He doesn't have the.
Then he can't come back.
They're gonna run him off the court, yo.
significant
They were going
because
to run
Listen,
him off the court.
I just
that's
seen
why
this
you have to
man.
limit his
Last,
minutes and let him
listen to me,
ease
Les.
his intensity, not intensity, but let him ease his endurance up.
Hold on.
He's
He should
not
Listen.
going to be
fire,
ready to play 40 minutes.
according to Aaron, he should fire his agent then. If his agent lets him come back, he should fire his agent.
He should not see the court.
He's thinking that.
Yo,
Sorry, go ahead.
let me ask y'all a question, right? We all watch all these sports channels, YouTube, like all the workouts you've seen Jason Tatum doing, right? Have you seen him dunk the ball one time yet?
I believe
There was
there's
some.
one of him.
Yeah,
dunking
there's a video. There's a video of him. There's a
with
video
two
of him
hands.
dunk. He
Yeah,
put it out. He put it out on his Instagram page.
Right.
yeah, but not real time. Like we're at with
I'm talking
Ant
about a
saying.
full
Yeah.
workout. Like
Like
I
being
know the
guarded.
dunk you're talking about. I'm trying to tell y'all guys, I just seen this man less than 24 hours ago walking with a limp. This man ain't playing this shit.
Nah,
Finish
and,
play.
and I want him to come back. He gonna get cooked.
Nah, man. Nah. Listen to me, right? Corey hit it on the guard, right? Jaylen Brown is a north to south player. When Jaylen Brown is going north to south, he is one of the best players in the world. It's when Jaylen Brown thinks he's Jason Tatum and thinks he can handle the rock.
Yeah.
That's when everybody starts going like, "What the fuck is Jaylen? No left Jaylen." You know what I mean? Tatum needs to do all that. He has to step back. He has to double cross you. That's his game. He's not ready. Yeah, that weak ass dunk. And he's 6'9". I want to see him rip through and explode.
Being guarded. Because they ain't just gonna let you get open dunks in the playoffs.
But not only that, like even drills, like you have to, it has to be muscle memory. Like he's not doing that like all the time. Trust me. Like even like I'm watching a lot of workouts of him, and it's not even full. Like he's not even going full throttle.
Yeah, it could be a Jedi. It could be a Jedi mind trick. All right, here's the question. And we're Boston folks that are connected to Boston people. I know it's going to piss some people off, but I don't care. If you had to draft right now 1, 2, and 3, right now, today, right, and your 3 players, tell me the order, and we'll just move on after that. I'm gonna give you 3 players.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 3 players. Tell me the order. You're building a team right now, today. And you got to pick. I'm giving you an order of the 3. Tell me. I'm gonna give you 3 players. I'm gonna give you the order. I'm giving you the order. You ready? Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Cade Cunningham. Who's 1, 2, 3? Adam.
Cade Cunningham, and he plays all facets of the game. He facilitates and rebounds. He runs the offense. Are we doing Tatum healthy, or are we doing Tatum now?
No, we're doing Tatum healthy.
I mean,
stop the BS.
I'm just
Tatum
asking.
healthy.
I'm just asking. Just asking. Tatum.
Tatum healthy.
I picked Tatum because Tatum. It really became Tatum, Jaylen, because Tatum, like y'all say, Tatum is the better player than Jaylen. When healthy, he got that ball on a string. He rebounds. He can defend. I don't think he's an elite defender, but he can defend and he can score. So I go Cade, Tatum, Jaylen.
His handle's suspect to me, but go ahead. Hey, you'll go. Who?
Cade, Tatum, Jaylen.
Okay. Lester?
And to be clear, Tatum's healthy, and we know everything about all 3 players that we know now.
Speak for yourself. I've been knew about Cade.
So be it. I'm going Tatum, Jaylen, and Cade.
Okay.
Awesome.
AD.
You asked to rank the 3 of like who we take to start a franchise or who we think is better.
Start your team right now. To start your team right now. What order are you taking those 3?
Jason Tatum, Cade, Jaylen Brown.
Aaron.
Yeah, that's the order. It's I mean, it's Jason Tatum, and then you go way down, and then Cade Cunningham, and then Jaylen Brown. Like, I mean, this is ridiculous.
Corey, could I just say one thing? They all picking Tatum, but we haven't seen Tatum lead a team without another Hall of Fame or All-Star.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
We've seen Cade.
Let me get my
do more with
Hold on. Adam, I seen Tatum Game 7 go head to head with your man LeBron as a rookie and dunk on his soul.
Tatum's a Hall of Fame. I'm not saying.
Stop. Don't switch the post. We know he's a Hall of Famer.
Everybody brings up that one dunk. It's only 2 points.
He lost the series.
LeBron dominated them.
He was a rookie.
And can I say one thing? Tatum dunked on him, and then LeBron hit 2 threes in his face in the end of the series.
Oh my God!
Let me get this.
That's not how the series ended.
Let's move on from that.
Adam,
Let me get one
I watch a lot of basketball, Adam. That doesn't work for me. That's not how the series ended.
Hold on, Lester. Let me go with my pick. I'm going Cade number 1.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. I'm going Tatum number 2. Right. And I'm going Brown number 3. But I tell you what, I brought that up for this question, for this alone. I'm telling you right now, if I'm the Celtics, I would trade. I would either trade Jaylen Brown for Cade Cunningham or Jason Tatum for Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. Hold on. A Cade Cunningham and Jason Tatum combination is ridiculous. It's ridiculous from a playmaking standpoint. And right, a Jaylen Brown, the Detroit Pistons setup would be insane. Jaylen Brown is built to be a Piston, right? Yes. Cade Cunningham is built to be a Celtic. You know, that's the reason. But I'm also picking that 3. All right. With that being said, let's transition because we already discussed how far Boston goes. All right, our next topic, and I'm gonna start with Adam. I'm gonna start with Lester. All right, who are the real top 5 players in the NBA right now?
Oh, man, we've been debating this in the group for a while now.
I know. We're public with it right now.
It's hard to say because my top 5 changes a little bit. I'm gonna go with Luka. I got Wemby in my top 5.
We still got Luka in the top 5?
Yeah, I got Luka in my top 5. I got Luka in my top 5. Like we could start the debate right there.
Go ahead.
No, keep going, let's keep going to 5.
Not in no particular. I'm going in no particular order. Like it's Joker.
No particular order. Just 5.
Yes,
just
Joker, Wemby, Luka. I mean, maybe Anthony Davis.
Excuse me?
No, not Anthony Davis.
Man.
I thought you talking about AD right here. Like, excuse me? You can't be talking about you, bro.
I meant Edwards. I'm sorry. I don't know. You put me on the spot. I don't know if I have I know Luka, Joker, and Wemby are my 3. Right now, and then my top 5 could round out with Edwards or I'm comfortable with saying Edwards. I'll tell you, there's no Celtic in the 5. I'll tell you that much.
Does JB not top 5 but an MVP candidate?
I don't think he's an MVP candidate, but I don't think he's a top 5 NBA player.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I think
Aaron.
I think you have to rank it by you're going by your previous question, like if you would start a franchise with this player, who would you pick? If you had a total NBA draft, you would have to look at it as Luka still has to be in the draft. Yeah, right. Luka would still have to be in there. You have to take Joker. You have to take Wemby. I think right now, if you're talking about this season alone, you have to put Cade Cunningham. You have to put Cade Cunningham in there. My
AD. Oh, yours. Is this yours? I want yours.
I got
Oh,
Joker.
Giannis. Sorry.
I got
you
the
forgot about
alien.
Giannis, Lester.
I got the alien. I got I got SGA.
That was who I was about to say for my fifth person. Yeah.
I got
Excuse me. Can I switch out Edwards for SGA? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I see. It's funny, Les. I still got Ant-Man in my 5 with SGA though.
Okay.
And I got Giannis.
All right, Adam.
Cade, Ant, Jalen Brown, Giannis, Jokic.
Man, you guys
For the record,
rank that off easy too.
For the record, Adam put Jalen Brown in the top 5.
He's not.
Don't let Boston fans hear that.
It's just wrong. Jalen Brown. In
Hold
order to
on,
put
hold
Jalen
on.
Brown in there, you have to take somebody out. Like that's crazy.
Hold on.
Jalen plays the 3.
So hold on, let me ask you this. Oh, so you went by position, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not even talking about position. He said top 5 players.
That's how I rank my top 5.
You can't. No, you can't do that.
Listen.
Okay, so all right, so put it this way. So all right, even if you don't want me to do it by position, the only one I'd switch out would be Jokic, and I'd put Victor, because every one of those players are the top 2-way players at their position.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't agree.
You were telling me. Hold on,
You
you were
don't
telling
agree.
me.
It's my opinion. You don't have to agree.
No, hold on. I just got a question, big dog.
Yeah.
I just got a question. Did you just say that Joker is not a top 5 player in the world?
No. I didn't say that. You're saying if I can't do it by position,
Who's your top 5 players? So Joker's not a top 5 player in the world. Never mind position, just period.
Undoubtedly, Jokic is in there because no one's doing what Jokic's doing. Period.
So then why are we not saying his name?
I did. I said Jokic is my center.
He said it first.
I said Jokic is my center. Giannis is my power forward.
Hey, my fault, big dog.
Oh, my fault. Hold on, let's say.
I was like, yo, hold on, Joker.
All right, so let me.
You don't have to go by position.
I know, but that's how I rank my. That's how I rank my top 5.
So time out. Y'all really have Cade as a top 5 player in the NBA?
Tatum?
Right now?
No, not
He's better than that point guard.
I heard someone say Cade.
Oh, you mean Cade?
Yeah.
Cade? Yeah, I think
I got Cade on the cusp of top 5. I got him in the next tier.
Okay. That sounds more. I know I butchered mine, but when I thought I heard someone say Cade, I was like, that doesn't sound right.
No, you definitely heard. Adam said Cade. You know what I mean? Like he definitely said Cade.
Yeah, I would disagree with that. And I like Cade a lot. I tell Brandon all the time, I'm happy for him. That Detroit team play a style of basketball that I really love to watch, and I think Cade is really that guy. But I think he's getting there, but he's not there yet. I know people hate on me for saying Luka's top 5, but I think they only hate on Luka because at one point someone said I'd trade Jalen Brown for him a few seasons ago. And ever since then, dudes crap on Luka. Oh, you don't play defense and blah blah blah. But
it's just getting outrageous right now. He can't stop none of us right now.
I think a lot of y'all are picking Shy because Shy's proven.
Adam, finish your 5.
That's it. Cade, Ant, Jalen Brown, Giannis, Jokic.
Okay. All right. Who didn't go? All right. I'm going.
Go ahead.
Giannis.
Yep.
Joker.
Yep.
Ant.
Yep.
Shy.
Yep. Ooh.
you want to say it. Go for it.
Nah. I'm gonna go with the alien. I can't go with Luka.
Thank you.
Really?
I can't go with Luka. Bro, Luka's so lucky LeBron's on his team because if LeBron, everybody's gonna point out when LeBron don't run back. Everybody gonna point out when LeBron complains. Everybody gonna point out when LeBron flops. This dude, there's two of them on the same team.
Yeah, that shit bad. Yeah, that shit bad.
There's two of them. There's two of them on the same team, and
So
it's
with that,
embarrassing.
may I ask a question? So with that, if we're using that line of logic, LeBron has always done those things, and he's been the best player in the NBA for a decade and a half.
Define always.
No. You're wrong.
Oh my God.
Luka Doncic has never Luka Doncic has never been in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. Ever.
No.
Luka Doncic has yet to chase down, block anyone, or cover 5 positions. LeBron can still do those things, right? He's where people get mad at LeBron because LeBron, it looks like he's choosing not to. And I don't want to spend too much time on LeBron, but here's the thing that I want people to understand. People struggle with LeBron because everybody feels as a hooper. Everybody was looking. You look at LeBron and you're like, "Yo, why isn't this dude scoring 45 a game? He can't." That shit pisses people off. And it's fine.
Let's take this.
Like, yo, why isn't this dude averaging 40?
Can
Right?
we take it off of LeBron?
Anyway, we're not going to spend a lot of time on LeBron because Aaron wanted to talk about the NBA robbing people. The floor is yours, Aaron.
Well, I just think we have to look at this league as a whole and some of the not only the product that they put out, but literally the press conferences where they're openly talking about how to rob you further. Like they're talking about, oh, we need a tournament for this, we need this, or we have to figure out how to anti-tank. There are hundreds of leagues, basketball, soccer, everything, where you get paid as a professional athlete to play for a certain amount of games. When those games are done, you're not paid anymore. The NBA is the only league that has this problem. Like, think about that for a second. The blackest league, by far, is the only league where we're talking about guys not caring, where we're talking about guys tanking games, we're talking about guys betting on games to where you're watching a product that you know is not legit. And so instead of saying, look, they're changing the All-Star game, where it's this and that, it's all kind of fucking gimmicks and other stupid stuff. And instead of just pure basketball, which is what most of us grew up on, which is where players that are better than the players now in terms of Jordan and blah, 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 played for real and things like that. How can you talk about the Premier League, which is the most watched league in the world, has relegation, has this, has that? Is it their regular season where guys literally get kicked out of the league if you suck? Will still play. There's a team right now called Wolverhampton, where they're almost certain to be kicked out of the league. Like, they're not going to be in the Premier League next year, and they're still playing hard. They just beat the league leader, and they're still playing hard. Whereas in the NBA, where you have guys, there's no sense. The entire regular season means nothing. We might have a season right now where all the players that you guys just named, where you're talking about Joker, Giannis, all these guys are not going to be eligible for any season awards. Like think about that for a second. Just wrap your mind around that. Imagine if in the NFL, where we had this debate between, the kid or the Rams QB or whoever, if they just weren't eligible for MVP. Like, imagine if you had such a level of apathy where your top stars in your league just simply didn't play. And some of them this year happen to be, hurt, but they're hurt on top of just sitting out games. This has never happened in the history of sports. Never. And we're just kind of glazing up. During the All-Star game, you had the cloth. He put up, 30-something points in one quarter? 33. Right. Kawhi Leonard put up 30-something points in one quarter, and they did not mention the fact that he's got an illegal contract. That he gamed the system too. Like, just wrap your head around what's happening in the NBA this year. You had your preeminent, showcase, mid-season showcase, where the preeminent player in that game, who set a record for points in the game, should technically, and the Clippers should technically be docked points going by the rules, had an illegal contract. They should be fined draft pick. We all know that what they did. We all know this because he tried to do it years ago when he first went to the Clippers and got the stupid ass Paul George trade. And so he's scoring 33 in a quarter and he's got a legal contract. You've got guys betting on games. You've got the commissioner of the league saying, hey, we got to figure something out. Their dunk contest is trash. The first half of the season is trash. And now the second half of the season, they sent so was it 3 days ago? The league sent their own team doctors to Utah to investigate if Lauri Markkanen was actually injured or not. Like they did this. This is an actual thing that was done, and there's no that's a crime where they're tanking games because people like me who are betting on these games and counting on the injury report and blah 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 and et cetera, where the league does not trust their own team to say that their players, which is essentially the NBA product that we are paying for and consuming, is legit. How does that not a bigger issue than what it is right now? And why are people just accepting this as this is just okay? That's crazy.
Yeah, I might be able to just give you the easiest response. We're in a world where Donald Trump is the president.
Yeah.
Well, to go what Aaron said, believe it or not, I don't know if y'all seen the interview with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown talks about how, like, I don't know who interviewed him, but he was saying about like the bets and stuff. Like, oh, do you look at like when someone's betting on you? And he was like, yeah, like me and Tatum did it. And then like, because the dude was like, how come like if I bet on you, Tatum will end up going off, and then you won't do nothing. And then Jaylen Brown literally told him like, don't bet on me. Like we talk about that shit, and like I'll do the exact opposite of what the bet says. Like so, like Aaron's right. Like they really like taking money, like, and like people don't even realize that. Or like, what about Dame not playing a single game this season, but he's eligible for a 3-point contest? Like, how is that?
That's happened before. Now the 3-point contest is a little bit different. With Craig Hodges, that's happened a couple of times.
Before my time, so.
But the legal betting and the NBA regular season, where I don't know if you've ever had season tickets before or bought the 10-game package.
Yeah.
Those games go up and down based on who's coming into town and all of that.
And their record.
And the NBA charges you on that. So I think Sit and Talk was looking at getting a booth, a luxury suite one year. So I contacted them, and the luxury suite was like $2,000 or something like that. It fit 15 people. So it was, it's pretty cheap. But we have to pay more for San Antonio. We got to pay more for LA. We got to pay more for this. Yeah. Right. We got to pay more for this and all that. And these guys are not playing. And the commit, and it's gotten to the point to where it's now more than just San Antonio with the load management. It's more than load management now. It's now affecting, cash. You got Kevin Durant talking about the parlays in press conferences. And the thing and where it impacts me is, again, like I said, it's the blackest league in the world. And you've had legal sports betting on soccer. You've had legal sports betting in Europe for 25 years now without these sort of things. The only league that sort of went left is the Italian league. And I'm not going to go with stereotypes, but we all know what's in the Italian league.
Don't do it.
Right. So we know what's in it. Right. We know what the problem is in the Italian league. How are we accepting this from the NBA, where they are literally saying that the players don't care to the point where we have to figure something out to continue this product for 82 games.
Make them play hard. Yeah.
Not even make them play hard. Play at all. Yeah. Literally. Not forget play hard. Show up to the game.
Play for the money. Go ahead, Lester.
I'm about to go off on this. I have so many thoughts on this, and none of y'all are going to like it. But let me get this out. Everything about the NBA, from the ownership, from management, to the players, to the doctors, trainers, the fans, the players, everybody is soft. And I'll tell you why. The fans are allowing this and accepting this from their players. Ownership is accepting their players, not or even protecting their players in some case and letting them play when they want to play. The league won't do what it needs to do to fix the game. I believe guaranteed contracts is a problem because for decades, well, maybe not decades, but for at least the last 25 years, you knew who was a free agent just by what they were doing the year before they became a free agent. You knew. And then they get their money, and then they're trash again, or they're not that good anymore, or they're not the same dude. The coaches aren't allowed to coach. Players, young players don't want to listen to their OG players. It's one big soft mess, and the league won't do what it wants to do. It wants to expand.
No more rookie hazing. No more rookie hazing.
None of that stuff. Now they want to expand into different cities and things like that. If you ask me, and I've been saying this in Sit and Talk for years, they need to at least get rid of 3 teams. The Clippers shouldn't even be in the NBA, if you ask me. They should be gone. Right? I don't understand why, outside of money, there's no real reason to have another team in New York, in my opinion. Outside of money, there's no real, get rid of the Nets. And I know you can't because they just spent billions of dollars. They built this stadium. It's really nice in New York. If you ever been down to Brooklyn, they're not going to get rid of that. Memphis, I don't know. If you contracted 3 teams out the league, and now you were able to give teams access to those players, like kind of like what football did in free agency or whatever, and then you could do something with contracts. You got to give these teams more options to get better than just being terrible and getting the best draft pick. You shouldn't be. If an NBA player can force their way out of like James Harden can put on a fat suit or whatever he did to get traded like 18 times, then you need to allow a team to be able to cut a Harden and not be crippled by his salary through the salary cap. You got to give
buy him out.
Options. You got to.
But look, these billionaires can buy them out. I ain't mad about. You don't want somebody on your team, buy him out. You're a gazillionaire, right? And if you feel like it could, go ahead, buy him out.
The buyout still counts. The buyout still counts on the cap, though.
Look at football. Football does not have this problem. You could be terrible in football and be good again the following year if you just manage it right. If you draft.
You know why, though, Les? You know why, Les? This is what you're not. This is the only thing. Who runs the NBA, Les?
I'm not gonna. I know where you're going with, and I don't know. I want this podcast to grow, so I'm gonna. So I'm not gonna answer that question.
So we all know, and we even if we just look at the numbers, right? The players run the NBA more than 50%. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, and it just went down too. It just went down. It's hard to have a business when the product runs it, bro. You know what I mean? What can it's only so much an owner could do. But protect this product.
You know what they could do? And they're not, and this is why I said everybody's soft. They could lock out. They could shut the league down for a year, 2 years if they had to do it. Yeah, will us fans be upset and angry? Yeah, we will. And I don't even know if it's necessary to do that, to tell you the truth. Like, to me, if we're talking about smart people, there should be a way where a player, okay, you don't want to take back guaranteed contracts, all right, but there should be something where, well, then you need to play X amount of games to get this guaranteed money. Or if a team is hindered by an injury, like let's say Embiid can never play basketball again. Is it fair that Philadelphia has to be locked into that contract and have no repercussions and only get some relief?
But there's something that I forgot what it's called, the term It's called.
They don't pay. They don't pay them. If Embiid is injured, insurance pays. So
Exactly.
But how does
Yeah.
that work against the
John DeRozan said horrible idea. Tell us why, John. John said horrible idea.
It's probably a horrible
No,
idea
John.
because no one wants the players not to get paid.
No, it's not even that, Les. It's hard. It's hard to relinquish. Like, think about it. If I gave you all this power for ever since 1998, since the lockout, right? And then all we have done is gain power and money, right? As players, right? Why would I want to relinquish that?
You're right. I don't have a counter to that.
It's like trying to tell a drug dealer. It's like trying to tell a drug dealer making 10K a week to go and take a job at McDonald's.
there is a window though, because right now, I mean, Jaylen Brown is young and he's still the VP of the Predators Union, but the old guard is leaving. So now you have all these new players that are about to come up, and I think this is where the NBA can pounce and take advantage of some of the younger players. Now, I don't absolve the owners of some of this ridiculous, nonsense that we're seeing, but you have to change this. This is not sustainable. And Lester made a good point about the only option in the NBA for a team to get good is to get a good draft pick.
Yeah.
It is almost
unless you're a big market team.
Unless you're the Lakers or Miami, you have no shot. And people keep counting the Knicks. The Knicks still have never gotten a good free agent. That's going to change their team. It's only Miami. It's only.
I don't know. I think some of the states that don't have any state tax. John said contracts should be tied to a minimum games played on less legit injury. Good point.
I want
to shift this.
That's
I want to shift us really. Yeah, I want to shift us really quick to go across all sports, and just follow me here. In your opinion, what is the greatest, biggest, or worst? This is not by death, right? Tragedy in sports. The Bears made my favorite team, right? And Lester, you're hating ass. The Ravens are my second favorite team because they have my favorite player. But my favorite team is the Bears. The Bears get to the Super Bowl. And the biggest tragedy in sports, they gave the Fridge's fat ass the ball and didn't give it to Walter Payton. Today, any day, for the rest of eternity, it is the biggest tragedy in sports. It's the biggest crime in sports. They should have fired Ditka right after that, even though he only lasted a couple of years after that. That is my take on the thing. Let me just share John's thing. Legit injuries should be evaluated by independent doctors, not team doctors. The NBA did that. In your opinion, what is, in your life and existence, what is the biggest tragedy, crime in sport? Walter Payton not getting the ball in the Super Bowl. I'm not, obviously if I'm a Seattle fan, not giving the ball to Marshawn is another one. In your opinion, what falls into that category?
Damn, that's
I can start. I can tell you, David Tyree and the undefeated 2007 New England Patriots. That was, and it's really crazy to see the revisionist history on that team. That team was incredible. They lost one game, and the play before that, the Giants held at least 5 separate times on one play where Eli Manning ran around. At least 5 separate times. Holding. Like, it's holding. But then Eli Manning, again, another overrated player, throws the ball up, and a bum who never did anything else. That's all he did. That was his last action on the football field, was to stick the ball to his helmet and cost the Patriots an undefeated season, and cost this sort of thing to where lower level losers now say that team wasn't good when they were. And so that's a big one. Another one too is even before that, 2005, two years before, 3 years before. Patriots at Denver. And this is one of the most disgusting calls I've ever seen. Tom Brady throws an interception. Champ Bailey intercepts it. Ben Watson runs the length of the football field. I watched this in real time. I've watched it on YouTube. I've watched it. I've got Meta glasses that turn the whole room into a stadium seating. I've watched it on that. Ben Watson runs the length of the football field. And Champ Bailey is hamming it up, before he goes into the end zone. Ben Watson knocks the ball out, and it was a fucking touchback. It was a touchback then. It's a touchback now, 20 years later. That's the second biggest tragedy.
Jesus. Before y'all, Adam and these other folks go, Mr. Sexy Scottish. I'm sad. I even got to read that name. You got to identify who the hell you are on the board. That name is wild. If you're not talking about Hall of Famer deaths like Boaz and Reggie Lewis, I say talk about the hand of God Maradona goal. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I love his response after that. He cheated. He straight cheated. And reporters asked him, "Hey, how'd the goal go?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's the hand of God." And everyone just laughed when he smacked the ball in. That was a cocaine-fueled answer. Cocaine.
Eli Manning overrated is wild.
What?
He said calling Eli Manning overrated is wild.
He did nothing. He did nothing for his career except for 6 games. Nothing. Nothing. I think he's below 500 for his career. So whoever that is, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Delete that.
AD, Adam, Lester, biggest tragedy, biggest crime in sports.
So when you first said tragedy,
you thought death. I'm not talking about death.
Yeah, thank you. My brain instantly went to Marshall, but I think baseball, this whole steroids era, is a tragedy. It's a tragedy because you're
not taking steroids for $100 million. Shoot me up.
I'm not. That's not even my point. My point is that baseball. Everyone in baseball knew players were on the juice. Everybody knew it. They all benefit from it. They not only benefited from it, they advertised it. Girls loved the long ball and all this other crap. And then somewhere along the line,
definitely pause.
Somewhere along the line, they were like, "Yo, it's wrong, and we're not letting people into the Hall of Fame now." And then you have Mark McGwire, one of the greatest pieces of television history you'll ever see, speaking into Congress, talking about, "Hey, I'm not here to talk about the past. I'm here to talk about the future and the children." When they asked him about if he took steroids, the whole steroids era is the biggest tragedy. To celebrate them and then screw them at the same time is insane. You would have thought they were a bunch of black people, right? Right? And
Adam.
Biggest tragedy in sports for me, Bo Jackson's injury. I think he would have been the greatest running back to ever touch a football.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Before you go, AD, you can call me Mike. We know who this is now, and I agree. Bron, Sosa, Mack not being in the Hall of Fame is criminal.
No, it's criminal. Not. They don't belong. They don't belong. Especially Barry Bonds.
No, stop it. Barry Bonds had a Hall of Fame career before. He had a Hall of Fame career before. He don't even start. Don't even start. He did.
Let me answer that. If you come home, and I've said this a million times, this whole Barry Bonds had a Hall of Fame career. If you come home right now, we finish this podcast, you go into another room, and your woman is with a dude right now getting back shots. You don't go, she was a great wife up until she got the back shots. No, she's a cunt the whole time. You don't differentiate. You don't split it in half. You don't make these little things. You don't go, Barry Bonds didn't cheat for his first part of his career. No, he's a cheater. And let me say, before we go too far off topic, the reason that Barry Bonds is the worst is because those other guys, McGwire and Sosa, yeah, they broke some records, but Barry Bonds is the godfather of Willie Mays. Barry Bonds grew up with Hank Aaron. Barry Bonds stole Hank Aaron's home run record and Hank Aaron hit 715 under the penalty of death. Like he hit it not knowing if he would be killed for doing so. And Barry Bonds comes and cheats his way and steals it from that great man. Fuck that. Barry Bonds does not belong in the Hall of Fame. He should never get in the Hall of Fame. If I get famous, I will campaign daily to make sure that he never gets in through the Veterans Committee. He's a bum. That's all.
I disagree with you. I'm down for that debate going forward. I disagree with you. Go ahead, AD.
So it's funny. Adam took one of mine. I got a few. Bo Jackson's one of mine.
I think Bo Jackson's good.
Bo Jackson's 100% a good one.
The man I'm all of my game after Grant Hill is my other.
Oh.
And I got another one for y'all that like a lot of people don't think about. And I think he would have been I think he was going to be a really, really great big man if he would have been healthy. Greg Oden.
That's a good one.
It's really sad what happened to Greg Oden, you know. It really is, man.
Don't forget Brandon
you
Roy.
go. See, like, so it's crazy. I played against Brandon Roy. That's like my hardest person I ever guarded, Brandon Roy.
Would you all consider? Mike said, would you all consider the Blazers drafting Bowie over Michael as a tragedy?
No, because it was the right decision. You take the big man. You take the big man.
Aaron's right.
Oh, you know my opinion on this. Fuck, Mike.
It wasn't a bad choice.
It wasn't a bad choice.
You have a center and a guard. You take the center. Yeah.
Right. Especially in that era. And what Sam Bowie was at Kentucky was unbelievable.
Bowie
go look up his highlights and stuff. Sam Bowie was crazy at Kentucky.
He was really good in college.
You take the center. Mike turned into Mike, but at the time, you take the center. You can't be like hindsight. It wasn't a tragedy. It was just a bad pick when you look at Jordan, who Jordan became with. But it wasn't worse than any of the things that people mentioned.
All right, so we're just over an hour. We're gonna wrap up with this closing question. I'm not gonna do bad posts of the week because there's a bunch of shitty ones this week. You're lucky I don't highlight them. However, this is twofold. Most overrated movie of all time, and most underrated black movie of all time. Most overrated movie of all time, and most underrated black movie of all time. Who's gonna go first? Because
you gotta give people some notice on a question like that.
You gotta be. If you're gonna be on the show, it's about quick thinking, brother.
I can say Heat is. Heat is overrated. Or The Departed. Yeah, it just came up. I don't understand what the hype is around Heat. It was a great scene with the robbery scene, the bank robbery scene. And then the rest of the movie, what was it? It was nothing. And then the second one, There Will Be Blood. I abandoned my boy. That was it. Like, there was nothing in that. There was nothing in that movie. That movie sucked. The most underrated black movie is Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite is funny as hell. It is a good movie. And people who know kind of like know it. We all, if you know it, you know it. But it's not as popular as other movies, and I don't know why, because it's probably, I can't think of a funnier, like in terms of pure funny, of a so-called black movie than Black Dynamite.
I'm going next.
Those are my picks.
Go ahead.
A lot of people, especially females, ain't gonna like me for this one. But one of the most overrated, I think the most overrated movie of all time is Love and Basketball. And this is why.
Ooh, why?
Omar Epps fucking sucks. You hear me? Fucking sucks. There's no reason why that man should have been playing basketball. You understand me? I'll bust that nigga's ass for 70 for Sanaa Lathan. You understand me? He sucks. Sucks. Watch that man handle the rock, man, with that weak ass USC jersey on, man. He sucks. They could have got my man Dwayne Martin, a real nigga with game. And I hate that. Like, I really do hate that nigga for that, dog. Real talk. Shit, nigga, terrible. Terrible at best. And what was the second one? Second part of your question?
Underrated black movie.
Soul Plane.
What?
Awful.
Nah, yo. That shit's funny as shit. Shit's funny as fuck.
You think it's underrated? That shit is awful.
I think this shit, I think people don't respect it. I think this shit's funny as fuck.
All right, I can't hate on your opinion. Mike said overrated movie, Lord of the Rings franchise. Underrated movie, Glory doesn't get its flowers like it should. Okay, I can get with that. All right,
is Glory a black movie though? Glory's not a black movie. There's black people in it, but it's not a black movie. Yeah, Glory's not a black movie.
Glory's definitely not a black movie.
No.
I think the most overrated movie is, in my opinion, is Harlem Nights.
Oh shit!
Awful. It's an awful movie.
Oh shit!
I think Harlem Nights sucks. I think it's star power heavy. The funniest part was by a white dude. Honey, I'm not coming back. Bye. Click. Right?
No, the Della Reese fight, the Della Reese with Eddie Murphy. So the first 10, 15 minutes are funny. The rest of the movie is not funny. It's not good. It's not a good movie.
Harlem Nights sucks to me.
Yeah, it does.
I've seen it. I tried. It's overrated. It's overrated, Mike. John DeRosa said the president's under it.
Corey, my
I know. Look at
John DeRosa likes Harlem Nights. He likes a bunch of bad movies. New Jersey Drive, all kinds of bullshit. Juice.
That's what I should have put as my most overrated movie. They took one good fucking car in that movie.
Yeah, all those movies. Shit. Actually, you know what's overrated too? Life. There's no jokes in that movie. You do not. It's about a couple of guys who are wrongly accused and then spend their life in prison. How is that funny? It's not funny. There's no jokes in that. You're going to eat your cornbread. That's the only joke. That's the only joke in the whole movie.
I think when it comes to the most underrated black movie, I think as far as an underrated black movie, I'm probably going to go with I don't even know if this counts, so it doesn't count. Damn, I was gonna go with Time to Kill, but I'll go with Rosewood.
It took me 3 chances to watch Rosewood. When they shot Ella Reese, I had to turn that shit off. I had to turn it off. That was rough.
Yo, I
John. Who John saying is lying?
No, I'm not lying. He's brought it up many times. So no. Fucking New Jersey Drive and shit. Juice.
Adam, this is your out. We about to wrap up. Overrated, but underrated black movie. Overrated, typical movie.
I mean, I'm younger than y'all, so I don't really. You know what I mean, for the movie.
We still watch movies.
Adam, I know. For me,
I got mine, Adam.
I think overrated was Pootie Tang. I didn't find that funny at all.
Pootie Tang's funny. What's wrong with you?
Pootie Tang's fucking hilarious.
I didn't find that funny one bit. And I think underrated. I think Superfly.
Which one?
The newer one.
Which one?
The new
one? Oh my! Yo, man, delete it. You killed it.
Adam, I'm so mad.
No, that movie, the new Superfly with the young dude from Grownish. That one?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I like that. I just watched that shit.
I think it was
I'm
underrated.
so mad right now.
I don't think it was underrated.
Lester, you did yours?
Yeah, and Adam ruined it because I was gonna say Pootie Tang is underrated. That shit is funny.
It is underrated.
It is. Pootie Tang was fire.
Everyone thinks Pootie Tang. Yo, Y'all are the first people I ever seen say they like Pootie Tang. Like real talk. I've never seen people say they love
although
Pootie
you know what, Pootie Tang was written by a white man though. Louis C.K.
I did
Louis
not know.
C.K. wrote.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
Yeah, Louis C.K. wrote Pootie Tang, which makes it even funnier to me.
I didn't even know that. And
Oh, okay. Actually,
The fact that he wrote that. The fact that he wrote that makes it funny.
Yeah.
Can I change my
And then
underrated?
I think the most overrated movie, and this one might shock you, is Terminator. I don't understand why everyone thinks Terminator is such a great movie and Arnold Schwarzenegger is this amazing actor. He's not. He's terrible.
He acted like a robot.
How was that a classic?
Part two is technology. Like that was a technology wave right there, bro. T-1000. That shit broke some technology waves back then, bro.
Terminator 2 is a good movie, but Terminator 1, he acted like a robot.
Better than Terminator 1.
Yeah, I'll say it one more. I'll say it one more time. Harlem Nights sucks. Sorry.
There's a group of those movies.
Flash.
It is Harlem Nights.
Life sucks.
Life does too.
Life sucks. What's the other one?
The Five Heartbeats. The Five Heartbeats is terrible.
Oh
shit! Terrible.
Sucks.
There are 3 scenes, and I counted them. When the first scene, the scene in the fake Apollo. Those are the scenes, and my office hours are 9 to 5. Those are the 3 scenes in Harlem Nights. I mean, in Five Heartbeats.
Oh, you didn't like.
The rest of
you didn't like when they
was
you didn't like when they was chasing Eddie and Dude.
That's the beginning. That's the beginning. I like that. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the 3 scenes. The rest of the movie is a ripoff of Otis Williams' book In the Temptations. That is literally almost verbatim a ripoff of The Temptation, and it wasn't even executed well.
Crooklyn sucks too.
Yeah, I don't like Crooklyn at all.
Crooklyn's not a great movie, but it's Spike, and you watch it and you're just like, yeah, okay.
Did y'all like
Crooklyn sucks too.
Did I like what?
Fresh is okay.
Cool,
it's not bad. It's not great.
Yo, we got Mike cussing at the screen right now. Fresh was better than the other joint, right? Like here's the thing, right? After a while, Eddie Murphy just like became dull, right? Like I can't get with like when he became the writer, producer, and all that stuff. It just became whack to me, and I appreciate, like, for me, I'm old enough, and I might be the oldest dude on here. I know why I know why Training Day is revered, right? I'm not saying Training Day sucks. What I'm saying is that Training Day is not his best movie.
No, it's not.
They had to give him that award that year, right? They had to give him the Oscar that year for that. But do I think Training Day is like some breakthrough movie because of how he came up? Of course, we understand that we can relate to and yes, King Kong and that shit up, but like, no, Training Day ain't it's not a top 10 Denzel movie to me. Like,
I would agree with that.
I would agree. Yeah,
like,
it's not.
Yo, Denzel has poured into like other roles, and I'm just sort of like, yeah, like, but for them to give him the Training Day thing because typically they want to make sure a black dude is going to embarrass the culture before they give him an award. Just like Halle Berry had to sleep with this disgusting ass dude to get the award. Don't get me started.
Monster Ball.
I've written that. They need that. So they didn't give it to him for Malcolm X. Training Day was the consolation prize in that amongst Hollywood. But there's a bunch of black movies that we thought were good because we were 12 that when you rewatch them as an adult, you're like, no, this is not a good movie. And some of them, even when you watch them as 12, like a Harlem Nights or whatever, it's not that good. If Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor weren't in Harlem Nights, we would never talk about it. It was the star. It was the star power of that movie. All of them. All of them. If the cast wasn't the cast, it's a bad movie. Like if freaking Regina King and who's a comedian now, Chris Tucker were in Harlem Nights and whatnot, you would never talk about it. It was who those people were at that time that made the movie what the movie was. But it wasn't a good movie. No.
I think Red Fox killed his role. I thought
his lines were also limited.
Was amazing in that.
You think who?
Arsenio Hall was amazing. His role was crazy. That joint had me dying.
Oh, he was hamming it up. He was. Oh man, he was hamming it up in that movie.
Yeah, I think I didn't like the ending. Right?
I didn't like the ending. I'll give you that.
The ending wasn't great. You know what I mean? Like Precious was horrible. I didn't want to exactly, but Precious. You're making my point too, John. Right? The 10 Years a Slave, Precious, Monsters Ball, Training Day. The serious version of black exploitation wins awards. You know what I mean? Like,
well, what are you looking at with? What do you consider? So I consider Sinners a ripoff from Dusk Till Dawn, and it's got 16 awards.
No. Is it just me? I thought that movie was fucking whack.
It wasn't a good movie, and
it wasn't.
And so I just sent Corey.
This is what everybody's talking about.
Right, and that's what I just sent Corey a piece that I'm working on. That's going to be put out there in a couple of weeks. I sent him an excerpt earlier from Sinners. Was a solid movie, but was it 16 Oscar nominations worth of movie? No, and that's what Corey's talking about. It's this. They'll give us the scraps and highlight our lesser work and pretend our dope shit doesn't exist. And they do that shit on purpose. Like you can give Denzel the Oscar for Training Day because he's acting a fool and he's corrupt and he's feeding into stereotypes.
He got those lines, right? Yep.
But when he becomes Malcolm X, someone who he didn't look like, wasn't as tall as, didn't convey that, he turned himself into Malcolm. And for most people today, when they think of Malcolm X, they think of Denzel. That's how good he was in that role. But they ignore him for that. And that's what Sinners is right now. Michael B. Jordan did a solid job. He played two people. Oh, great. The movie itself is a solid movie. But if you watch From Dusk Till Dawn, it's the same story. It's the same plot. And I want to celebrate that movie. They take away my enjoyment of the movie when they almost mock us by trying to pretend that that's the best movie of the year when it wasn't. That is the most nominated movie of all time. It's just a fucking vampire movie. That's all it is. That's all it is. There was no...
This comment is wild, son.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Yo, Corey, I'm glad you brought this back, Corey. I'm glad you brought this back. I gotta be more organized next time.
What the fuck was that on the bottom of that?
We pride ourselves in the unfiltered, bro. We pride ourselves in the unfiltered, man. That's how we make it work. That's how we make it work. I'm gonna give you two more very bad black movies, and people are gonna be upset with me, right? And I will wrap it up. Bad Boys 2 was horrible. Who disagrees? Anyone?
What the hell?
Bad Boys 2.
Do we disagree or agree with you?
I said Bad Boys 2 was horrible.
All of Bad Boys was horrible. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I can just say that all of Bad Boys was horrible.
Yo, can y'all debate?
Nobody want to talk about. Yo, the best thing Tyler Perry got out right now is his new shit. Real shit. I
don't watch anything Tyler Perry.
Everything else, uncivilized.
My next one. My next one. And I promise I'm gonna let y'all go. And this is another Eddie Murphy movie. I can't even say go watch it. Just don't watch it, right?
You better not say it.
What? Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh,
Vampire
okay.
is
Yo,
trash.
yo, that
I
shit,
thought you
that
were saying
shit.
something else.
In Brooklyn is trash, son.
I don't like that movie at all. I ain't gonna lie. That movie's terrible.
It's trash, son.
The
You
best
said-
thing about that movie is Kadeem Harrison.
Kadeem Harrison, yeah, I rock
He's
with
the best thing about that movie.
that.
Of course, my man, and of course, my man, God bless his soul, Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
other than that, I agree. The whole shit was.
I agree.
All right, so next week we're gonna join us next week. Thank you all for joining us. Next week we're gonna talk about some football. Hopefully the fellas will be prepared to talk about the draft. Hopefully the fellas will be able to talk about the college basketball draft coming up. I want to hear what people are going to say now with Devonta, because Aaron he's off the stage right now. He was talking about Devonta not being number one, but people like it Peterson sitting around like Harden. I don't even want to go there, right? I called Peterson a Harden that cares. I take that back. Right now, for me, I'll tell you how the preview. I'm going to Devonta at number one, and there's 10 guys that can help a franchise in that draft. So,
I agree too. I agree.
We need to talk about that. So
It's crazy
anyway,
you said that.
Thank y'all for spending y'all Friday night. It was Friday night.
AD,
Sunday night.
you agree? Hold on, wait, Clay. AD, do you agree? Talent
So it's
coming in
funny,
this draft.
right? It's funny you said that, right? Because if you would have asked me that when they went head to head, I would have said no. But after the last couple of weeks, it's AJ.
Yo, he ain't playing. AJ's not playing around with nobody.
And it's like you could see, he heard the whispers too. All the Kobe comparisons to that Darren was getting compared to, and if you look, all Darren's points was with AJ Gardner. He was at AJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I seen the head to head, I was like, yo, AJ might go.
Peterson is giving me Scoot Henderson vibes.
But now AJ's a pure scorer, bro. He dominates the mid range.
He is.
He dominates the mid range.
He's athletic as fuck.
There's no shot he can't get to. But shout out to Mike and John, fellas. Thank you all for spending Sunday night. We'll be back next week. Peace.